This is Snow GW Shield, aka SnowRat, aka Frozen SnowRat, aka Golden SnowRat. I got a super hilarious story to tell. This is story time with Snow. As I'm walking down the street with my mom, there's this big old truck. It's big, and it has its fog lights on, and it's making a loud noise. I can hear it literally 4 blocks up the street, and it's just sitting there. I'm coming down the street like this, and it's like this at the corner, and it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. Literally, I went 2 blocks, and this big truck, this, and I knew it wasn't a dump truck, because I knew what dump trucks look like, and dump trucks, they kind of glitter, and there's a couple cars coming by. This was a really dark. I mean, it was tall. It was about almost the size of a semi, and it had its fog lights on. It had its down lights, and it had its fog lights on. It was making a loud noise. It was making a loud rumbling noise. So I was literally, my heart was pounding, and I literally, legitimately, I thought it was a special task force coming out to apprehend me, and my sources are sitting here giggling and laughing and giving the motion, going like this, giving the motion like this, and for me to calm down. And I thought they were going to come in and intervene, and I thought something major was going to happen right in front of me. So I mean, so much stuff has happened. I just, it's hard. I don't believe in the impossible anymore. I literally everything is possible that I understand. I've seen some things that should not should not be possible, but somehow have happened, and but like you've seen my stories, some things. I'm a believer. I'm a believer 10 times over. So my heart is pounding. My heart is literally pounding, and then this truck is just sitting there, and we came 2 blocks down the street now, and this truck is still, it has its fog lights on, and it's just rumbling, and then all of a sudden when I'm getting closer to my turn my turn in the alleyway, that the truck just comes around. It just starts up and it just comes down and it's just rumbling. It's coming down the street, and there's no street lights in that area. It's they have I don't know why, but there's no street lights, and so it's really dark, so you really can't see what's down there, and it's coming up, and my heart is literally pounding, and my sources are sitting here giggling, and they're giving this motion for me to calm down. I thought some Arcturians and some archangels were gonna just warp into our reality. I thought a big old battle was gonna ensue. I thought something major was literally gonna go down, and so my sources are sitting here, giggling and laughing and giving me the motion that I need to calm down. That giving me the motion that not to even they think it's comical that my heart's pounding, that I'm getting all worked up. And here, as this thing as it comes like right close to us, when it comes, as soon as it comes to the light, it's one of those new school buses. It's one of those new hybrid school buses, you know, uh, one of those new hybrid school buses that have the new hybrid diesel engine, and that's why it sounded like that. And it's a darker school bus, and I can't stop laughing. It's too comical. I I legitimately thought it was a special task force coming to apprehend me or whatever. For some reason, I have no clue why they would apprehend me, and my sources are shaking their head. I'm something like that would not happen. And I'm sitting here, I'm sitting here laughing at my mom's, because I told my mom, yeah, I'm telling my mom, I'm sitting there helping her come back, and she doesn't even know what's going on, and I start laughing, and she said, "What you giggling about?" And I try to tell her it's nothing, but that's why I was giggling. That's why, because I legitimately thought, something serious. I thought some because I've seen Octor, warp into reality, and I've seen them do, evaporate things, and it's 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 a mind blower. So I just started laughing, and I I thought it was super comical. I got bent out of shape over a school bus, over one of those new hybrid school buses. This school bus was huge. It was one of the darker school buses, and it was literally a massive school bus. It's one of those new diesel hybrid school buses that make really loud noises. When it was down the street in that dark, and it was just sitting there. It was just you can hear it 4 blocks away. I legitimately thought something serious was gonna ensue. And my sources are, and now I understand why my sources were giggling and laughing at me, and they think it's a comical thing. And they gave me the motion that even a task force like that would it would be a little problem for them. It would not be a big issue, and they're letting me know something like that would not happen. It's just not even thinkable to even think that. Well, this is Snow Drew W Shield, aka SnowRat, aka Frozen SnowRat, aka Golden SnowRat. That's story time with that's story time with Snow. I just think it's so comical. I'm getting bent out of shape over a new hybrid school bus. Oh, yeah, that's just too comical. Yeah. You should not get. I'm sure he was dropping off a little kid, and he was, you know, I'm sure he was either dropping off a little kid or waiting for, because sometimes we have lots of little kids who live in this area, and so it was probably a little kid getting dropped off. Yeah, but it's like 6:30 at night, so that's us kind of wondering. Usually school buses, but sometimes 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. Some of the special needs kids they drop them off here in the neighborhood. So I wasn't even thinking. But have a great night, and have an awesome day tomorrow. I have to hurry up and get something to eat dinner, and I have to hurry up and get to bed, and wake up at 2:33 in the morning to do my night watch. Have an awesome night, all of you. Sleep with the angels. I love that. The Latino girls always say that to me. Sleep with the angels, which I think is awesome. Have an awesome night and sleep with the angels, and a blessed night. Thank you.